Ling-a-ling.
Should we return this seat to the Democratic Labour Party? Valid question that I'm prepared to answer. Let me give you, because there were talks about a lost decade. Let me give you the achievements of this party during the period of 2008 to 2018. And whilst no government is perfect, and we acknowledge that there were some errors along the way, what we do highlight is that whatever we have done has been for the people and the benefit of people and ordinary Barbadians in this country. So when we talk about education, you can talk about leaders such as the same Sir Lloyd Erskine Sandiford. You can talk about Errol Wharton Barrow. And you can talk about Roy Jones. Because in those 10 years, we would have built 3 Maria Holder nurseries. One a stone's throw away from here, down at Sharon in St. Thomas. One in Christ Church. One in St. Philip. We've introduced new degrees programs at the Barbados Community College, fit for purpose for needs in the 21st century. We appointed over 400 teachers. We had a situation where teachers in Barbados, because they were not appointed, could not go to the bank and get a mortgage. This Democratic Labour Party would have appointed 400 teachers. We can move on to labor. We had the Holiday with Pay Act. And anyone working in the tourism sector would appreciate that act and what it means. We had the Minimum Wage Act in 2012. The Labour Department Amendment Act. And for me, the most single important act that was passed in Parliament in the last 2 decades was the Employment Right Act, followed by the Employment Rights Tribunal. We can move on to culture, sports, and youth. We revived the inter-parish road tennis competition, championed by Stephen Lashley, keeping this indigenous sport alive in this country. We secured the first UNESCO World Heritage Status for historic Bridgetown and its garrison. We can go on to Home Affairs and the Attorney General's office. We upgraded police stations. Good night on that note to the officers who came from over by King Garden, and which is one of the new upgraded facilities, new police station were built. And I'm sure you don't have to answer, but you can nod your head in approval that you're comfortable there at the facilities. We passed the Prevention of Corruption Act. Why is this government now so afraid and so tardy in passing the integrity legislation? We created 200 new posts for prison officers. Redman Village, if that is not enough, then I can move on to housing, where we delivered low-income housing solutions across Barbados in Parish Land, Constant, Marshall, Woodburn. We built 300 new homes through the RDC. The high-rise units at the Grotto Valerie and Country Park Towers.
Ting-a-ling-a-ling.